This one is a 1978 Royal Sabre in excellent condition. I would consider it's got a little bit of scuff from this on this top panel here, but everything else is pretty much little scuffs from the case. Everything else is pretty much really clean. So I personally would consider this an excellent condition typewriter. It's missing the cap on this side. As you can see on this side, there's a cap. This one doesn't have a cap. Does not affect performance whatsoever. This one has a magic margin feature on the top. I'll show you how to use that. So right now that's where the margin is on the left, but if you wanted to move it closer to the middle, you hit the magic margin button and it magically sets the margin there. If you want to set it back, I'm holding the carriage release on the back on the left side here. Hold the carriage release and the magic button at the same time, and you can set it. That's where I like it, right there. Same on this side. This is where I like to set it, but if you want to move it closer to the edge, same thing. You hold the magic and the carriage release on the back here and push it towards the edge. If you want it more towards the middle, then you just hit the button and it'll set there. So let's put it right about there. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin, and you hit this line space here, gets you back to the beginning and skips one space or two. To get it to double, you just flip this switch like that, and it'll skip two. We want it on single for now, so we're going to put on single and get back to the line that we were at. As you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. This one actually feels like a brand new typewriter when you type on it. It feels real clean. It feels like it should have a warranty still on it, but it doesn't. On the next line, we'll type a sentence. Very nice typer. Probably will last forever because of the way these things were made back then. The print is probably one of the cleanest I've ever had, which is saying a lot. But this print is real nice and dark and flat, and like just you can see it clearly. I'll show you how to use the rest of the functions. You push this lever forward on the right side here to pull the paper out easy. What that does is it unlocks the rollers underneath the platen and allows you to pull the paper out easy or load thicker paper. Backspace is on the top left. It works good. It's got a margin release, so you get to the end of the margin. There's a mechanism that stops you from typing. So if you hit the margin release, it'll allow you to finish that word at the end of the margin. This one has a column set, which is the same as a tab set. So if you want to set a tab, right now it doesn't have any tabs, so we're going to hit the column button here to check. There's no tabs set, so let's set a tab right here by hitting this button, and then you get back to the beginning of the margin and you hit it, and it'll stop at that set point that you set. And to clear it, you just hit this button here, and it should clear that out. Now there's no tabs, and you can set them all along the platen, as many as you want. And you open the hood, you got the spools, and to set the direction of the ribbon, right now it's pulling to the right because all the brand new ribbon is on the left. So this one goes clockwise. So if you want to switch the direction, you just, I think most portable typewriters will have this function as a backup, is you just shift these holders here and it'll shift the direction. Now this one's going clockwise. So we want it to pull to that side, so we'll switch that back. The only other thing that this typewriter functions with is this touch control. So the lower you have it, which is L, M, H, low, medium, high. Low means low resistance, high means high resistance when you're hitting the keys. So if you hit the key on low, you don't have to push as hard. If you do it on high, You have to push it a little harder. And that's about it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.